Soccer 38 meters Darren Abate, USLM Twumasi of FC Dallas challenges Jose Escalante of San Antonio FC during US Open Cup play. The 6th of June 18, by Buzz Carrick, special contributor at 3RD Green at FC Dallas was drawn as the away team for their first game in the 2018 US Open Cup, a fourth-round matchup against San Antonio FC. The match took place on Wednesday night at Toyota Field in San Antonio when FC Dallas was able to grind out the 1-0 win. Let's break it down. Formation and tactics. FC Dallas started the game in a 4-3-3 with what in essence amounted to a second unit. What we can probably call Dallas' first team, having played against LAFC on Saturday. FCD head coach Oscar Pareja opted to rotate much of his side. He did keep two starters from the LAFC game, captain Matt Hedges and right back Reggie Cannon. Hedges recently had a game off via yellow card suspension, and the 19-year-old Cannon was deemed capable of handling the workload. FC Dallas. The FC Dallas starting 11 at San Antonio FC. The 6th of June 18, shortly before the half, about the time Christian Coleman went down injured, Dallas swapped into a 3-5-2. FCD subbed in Michael Barrios for Coleman just before halftime and Santiago Mosquera for Paxton Pomykal at halftime. Here's the 3-5-2 FCD played most of the second half. Kellen Acosta came on as a late-game sub for Tesho Akindele in the 83rd minute to help kill the game off. San Antonio FC played in a 3-4-3, which gave Dallas some problems, which we'll get to. San Antonio FC starting 11 versus FC Dallas in the US Open Cup. The 6th of June 18, 1-0 FC Dallas goal, 46th minute. FCD comes out to start the second half in a high press and catches SAFC napping. Barrios intercepts a lazy pass out of the back by Ryan Felix. Barrios then leads Tesho Akindele, who makes a nice finish for the goal. I liked the change FC Dallas made to a 3-5-2 about 36 feet when Coleman first went down. Pareja actually worked some on this shape during the week, so it seems they anticipated needing it. I think the main goal of the change was putting Twumasi deep on the left wing to try and slow Omar Gordon down on the long runs. They also pushed Matt Hedges to left center back and shifted Minor Figueroa to the middle. Hedges was better able to deal with Gordon, and Figueroa's experience in the middle was enough to handle Alex Bruce. The changes worked and Spurs didn't generate as many chances. Quality in the second half. Omar Gordon was giving us a lot of trouble, Pareja said. They were getting behind and we wanted to add one more midfielder in their half, and that's why we brought Santi in, and the switch with Minor and Matt was to let Matt deal with Gordon, and Minor gave us some distribution from there. We wanted from Minor to just give us that pass, that long pass to Mikey and Santi, and I thought that went well. I think we settled in the second half with that move. FCD's tactical change to a high press to start the second half really caught SAFC off guard. The quick goal was a direct result of the not yet concentrating defense being caught with their proverbial pants down. Full credit to FCD coaching staff for not only the shape change but the tactical style change too. That change is what won the game. Dallas kept the high and wide pressure going throughout the half, giving SAFC a taste of their own medicine. The second half effort by Michael Barrios and Santiago Mosquera was remarkable. Two fresh players, along with Tesho Akindele, kept the high press going and really limited SAFC's attack with width by stopping the build from fullbacks. Barrios and Mosquera each made some remarkable cross-field defensive runs during the later stages of the game. 56% possession on the road is good, particularly for this FCD team who isn't seeking possession. Combine that was an overall 82% passing, and that's a solid night on the ball by Dallas. Jacori Hayes was terrific in possession, particularly in the second half, turning away from defenders and allowing Dallas to keep possession. Only 4 missed passes out of 47, 91% overall. That's a heck of a night. He committed 1 foul and drew 3. Hayes did get forward some, but it was mostly to link play. The stay-at-home Victor Ulloa was equally as good. 5 missed passes of 92%. He committed 2 fouls and drew 2 fouls. Paxton Palmical, until he took a knock, was looking quite promising. He was deployed into a 3-man midfield and he did keep resetting deep, but Palmical also kept drifting forward into the hole, trying to play like a. Most of the creative work by FCD in the first half came through him. Palmical drew 2 fouls and only committed 1, the one where he got knocked out of the game when he was kicked, cleated in retaliation by Maxi Rodriguez. MLS Paxton Palmical's passing, possession, and discipline combined chart at San Antonio FC. 6th of June 18, Jordan Cano had a solid debut, not notably good or bad, which is a good place for a rookie center-back to be in his first game. He did make a nice goal line save to keep the scoreline at 0 in the first half. I don't really know, honestly, Cano said of his goal line save. I saw Jimmy was coming out, so I was in position to get closer towards the goal line. They took a shot and I honestly don't remember what happened at that point. They took like 2 deflections and I just stuck out my leg in the direction I thought the ball was going to go into. I found the ball at my feet and was like, thank God. I was very happy to get that. I thought San Antonio's Mickey Lopez was pretty good. He had a lot of high energy, closing down space in midfield and making it through for FCD to play through the middle. He also showed a quick burst forward when needed. He and the other SAFC mids were collapsing on anything through the middle, double on triple teaming anyone that tried to play in the hole. I also liked the Spurs' Greg Cochran quite a bit. Good range and pace for a small guy, great anticipation and game reading. I'd like to see him clean up his long-range passing a bit. He kept aggressively trying to connect with the players on his side, Jose Escalante and Sonny Guadarrama. Respect to the traveling fans. That's a wrap for this round. On to the next. Let's go. Safe travels home to everyone who went down and gave our boys all for 90. Pic.twitter.com/LilixPeepco, DBG, at Dallas Guardians, June 7, 2018. Because of the SAFC pace on the wings, the Dallas outside backs, notably Minor Figueroa, weren't getting forward much at all in the first half. So Spurs were able to compress centrally in midfield and made it really tough for FCD to play through the middle. This was the problem that was solved when FCD changed shapes. Twumasi I had mixed feeling about in his debut. Up on the wing to start the game, one thought he was a little lost and struggled to find the game. Admittedly the whole front three did. In the second half, or really second half 10 minutes of the first, as a wingback he was much better. He used his pace getting up and down the field and helped neutralize Omar Gordon. I loved his work rate and effort but thought his touch was a little too loose for me. It's something we went over in practice over the last couple of days, Twumasi said of the position swap. It's a position I have played before, so I'm kind of familiar with the position, so when Oscar told us to switch to that formation, I was aware of what I was getting myself into and I was ready for the task. Muithia, the SAFC 3-man front, was defending high and making it tough for FCD to do their usual build-out. This caused way too many turnovers for my liking in the first half and directly led to too many Spurs chances. FCD never really dealt well with this issue. USL, Darren Abate, Omar Gordon of San Antonio FC during the 4th round of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup, Wednesday, June 6, 2018, at Toyota Field in San Antonio, Texas. Dallas really struggled with Omar Gordon's pace. Minor Figueroa couldn't keep up, although to be fair few people can. If Gordon could finish, FCD would have been in trouble. Of course, if Gordon could finish he probably wouldn't be in the USL. Dallas neutralized him in the second half with the tactical change by essentially using a combo of 2 players to stop him. Dallas' poor shooting seems to have reared its ugly head again. 1 goal on 12 shots is a bit meh, maybe we'll give them the credit for the hit post. What bothered me the most was the errant shots, 7 of 12 off target. That's not so good. I hate to kick a guy when he's down, but Christian Coleman did not have a good night. No shots, 3 for 7 passing, 1 failed dribble, 2 fouls committed, and 1 offside in 43 minutes of play. That's not much to be happy about. Here's his entire chart for the game, every action. MLS Christian Coleman's complete chart versus San Antonio, every action of the 43 minutes, the 6th of June 18, Dallas is in MLS play again this Saturday with the Montreal Impact in town. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. Central Time at Toyota Stadium. In the Open Cup, FCD drew the short stick and gets an away match at defending USOC champs Sporting KC on Saturday, June 16. The quarterfinal match is at Children's Mercy Park in Kansas City, Kansas, at 8 p.m. Central Time. Third Degree.